my best friend Ezra. We're in the toy garage over here because that's where we keep all our...
Elijah's garage. I need a garage. So what we are doing, my last video, I already unboxed a Roblox Marvin Hinton of the G.I. Joe team, and it was awesome. So I could not resist getting more of them. We are going to be doing the G.I. Joe Classified Series Duke unboxing of this figure. And the one thing that I did with Roblox that we're going to do with Duke that I haven't seen anybody else do, because I try to be a little bit different than the rest of the videos. Number one, I think I'm a little more honest because I love these new ones, but I had to be sold on them. Elijah helped sell me on them. Number two, I'm going to be comparing to... I'm not opening these. Warning, you're not going to see an unboxing of these figures, but I want to show you a comparison of how this Duke looks like with the rest of these figures, so you can see kind of like I'll even dive right in it. Even before I open it, you're gonna see like let's see, let me get a little bit of tilt back there just to kind of like, ooh, see, you're learning. I don't just show you stuff, I show you like behind the scenes so you can see the struggle is real, like package reflection. Package reflection is a pain in the butt. I don't know how YouTubers do it. I don't have the money to drop on lighting. That's another video. So for starters, I want to show you some stuff that Duke has kind of going for him, where they borrowed the designs. The face, he has the traditional, that's what we know him like from the cartoon. I'll line them up kind of in the order that I think they were released. They released these two right away. This Duke is reminiscent of the G.I. Joe movie, which Elijah gave me a copy of. Great film. If you haven't seen it, like, don't even talk to me. I'm just kidding. No, like, subscribe, please. I love you. I'm sorry I said that. But watch the video. It's great. So there's some designs they borrow, and I'll go into the unboxing, but I want to show you now while I have them all laid out. For example, that trademark kind of yellowish, like brownish beige look. They borrow most of it from there. Kind of an interesting thing is you'll see how on this Duke, they pretty much just repainted it to do the Tiger Force series. The Tiger Force series was a real cool kind of jungle style scheme that existed in the late 80s, early 90s. It was pretty much a way to make him look more military-esque. But I have him out to also show you that's where they took that backpack idea from for that. Again, he's pretty much an amalgamation combo of how these two Dukes look. You can even see how on these they've got the similar, like the molding of the pants and all, but like the sleeve goes like 3/4 rolled up. On the Dukes, they stick with that tradition. He doesn't have a helmet. Another YouTuber kind of points out and goes in on the hair. We'll open that and show you that.
It also looks like he has a scar.
Yeah, see, that was one thing I really like. These scars. Scars are cool, man. Chicks dig scars. My scarry old finger there in the video. It ain't about my finger. It's about his scar. But let me zoom in on that. See, he never had that scar, but it gives him like this nice, like, since they did go the 6-inch models, they were able to do some kind of cool, fun detail like things. Like let's add that to him. Like on Roblox, they made sure to give him like the colored eyes, since I have him here to show. Because in the movie, you can tell he's got the colored eyes. Real pretty. Who could resist that? Chocolatey. Terrible. Without further ado, let's just dive right into this unboxing. I've yammered for 5 minutes and I didn't even get into the unboxing. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Okay, I gotta point out real quick. This is something I just gotta... Elijah and I had a debate about which one I should open. This one has the slight flaw of a flippity flap there. I ordered from GameStop and I got a good deal on them. Other than that, this package is pretty flawless. However, if you're a front displayer, Elijah said this one, the front's more gooder, but it has this dent in the back. But if you're a front box displayer, you won't care about that. Let me know in the comments if I'm making the right decision on the right or one to unbox. I'm gonna go with the flippity flap on Elijah's recommendation. So if you're watching please chime in. That's your chance to comment. Like, I don't ask for many comments because the internet is toxic, but I want to know what you think. You saw all the Joes have the same backing on this cool art. That would be a cool poster to have. Like the roadblock has it. It runs along the line. Do we see some spoilers? Is there going to be some alley vipers? If so, I'll buy 100 of them. Like, they got all the vehicles. As I'm unboxing this, I'll also kind of talk to you a little bit about. They announced on Hasbro Pulse yesterday where they say they put fans first and they really don't. Yeah, tell Hasbro I said that. I don't care. Tell him. Call him right now. Pause the video. Tell him Ezra Paco's talking mess. They released, Walmart has an exclusive of 3.5 inch or 3 3/4 inch figures coming out, which I'll do a different video about. Oh, plastic. That's right. So, we're gonna just go for him. We'll take him out first and we'll focus on the figure. Cause I'm that figure. Oh, rip his head off. He's in there good. You know, it's something funny. Molded plastic is very... So since he doesn't have the vest like roadblock, you can really feel the detail of how the hip moves. This, I'll tell you right now that I've been experiencing playing with Roblox. Roblox, they made a meaty figure. Like, you could hide Duke behind him. The proportion is really well done on it. Got the kind of wavy effect hair. There's the scar I talked to you about. Real signature look. As I've heard this called the Joe Communicator. The belt that doesn't have a clasp, so to take it off, you pretty much got to take his head off, or I'm not going to do that. Roblox has the vest. He doesn't. This is a solid piece shirt. This feels so much more like a Joe. Not that Roblox didn't, but because he's skinnier, like, the proportions really give it like a... You know what? Like, I share my toys. I'm going to hold the camera. I want Elijah to hold this thing and see what he thinks. So let's get a second opinion.
So this is the first time I'm holding a 6-inch Duke action figure here. It's crazy holding these because it brings you back to being like 9 years old.
Not 8 or 10, only 9 years old.
Like 9. I remember, 9 was a good age. You weren't exactly 10 yet. But you could just play with these for days. It's interesting seeing all the detail put into these, and like Ezra was saying, like, this does feel like just a larger sized Joe that we grew up playing with.
Big old neck on him, like...
Yeah, he's got a big football player neck.
I've seen pointed out, like, too, the neck's a separate piece. Like, so there's the ball joint that goes into the head.
Okay.
To the bottom of the cerebral cortex. Below that, near the like neckline where Elijah's thumb kind of was, it's a separate piece. Kind of like to educate people a little bit that maybe wouldn't care about looking at toys, but are just interested in just some like fun facts and stuff on them. There's a lot of like detail that goes into them. Like the knee's a separate piece. Like, see, look at the posability on that. So, I mean, it is a $20 action figure. We grew up with Joe's being a lot less. But the thing is that figures, they do cost a lot to make. I mean, they got to make their money. But they do also need to find a way to be fair as, like,
yeah, especially
parents
since
and
we're stuck in our houses because of Corona.
Yeah. Like, that, I've been... really trying to get on Hasbro. Like, can you make these more accessible for people? Yeah, here.
So it almost,
Oh yeah, take it out.
kind of sci-fi-ish, sci-fi type.
Yeah.
This one kind of looks like.
So funny thing is, I know that like my brother used to be a big fan of, like, is that a real this? Is that even my Vladimir when he looks at guns? G.I. Joe shot lasers. They didn't shoot actual, like, bullets. so it doesn't need to look like a real gun. But
Yeah.
for being a combat hero, people do want that like real look to them. They kind of have to find an amalgamation between is it a real, is it like something that a real person would have, or is it just a pew 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 laser, like futuristic? These are the binoculars. Oh, come on, focus there. This is the binocular. I'll show you where that goes. It goes on the back of the belt, and Elijah can play with that too if you want. And then the Burke perk, again, reminiscent of the Tiger Force. Woohoo! Right up there. That shovel don't come off, but that's okay.
Cool though.
Yeah, so you guys messed up.
The thing that we loved about Joe's too is like the accessories. You got like so many different things, from like animals to like. There's this one Joe. Can't remember the name of him, but he came with like a inflatable, like I can't think if I have to edit that stuff out, but the inflatable kayak or something.
Oh yeah. It took up all kinds of room on the thing.
You like blow it up and like.
And it had a little rubber band propeller. You went, and I remember that, Joe.
Gliders and different things like.
They had that one Falco or not. There's a Lieutenant Falcon, but then there's like a Falconeer or something. And then like the little thing for his side piece. His side piece. This is Duke's side piece.
He's editing that.
No, that's the best part of the video. You guys waited 13 minutes and 20 seconds in for the inappropriate joke. We are going to do a Scarlet unboxing at some point, but I went to Duke because I just couldn't wait to... Well, I have a system for my choices to unbox. It's also what I can get and can't get. These aren't the easiest to get. I had to mail order these. GameStop did send... I mean, they're good about sending it in a box. I've heard people say they ordered from Amazon and the figures are getting crushed. Totally makes the collectability zero. If you're buying it to play with, then by all means order from Amazon. The price fluctuation in these things is ridiculous right now. It's like not even funny. Haha. I've seen pointed out in other videos, kind of like a common bonding color scheme, like how Roblox has his knee plate with that there. He's got the Joe communicators. So does Duke. The gold, because he's got his gold and blue. It's just so much Duke. That's what's just great about the look of it in general. I mean, if you were gonna say, does it capture it? When you hear a 6-inch Joe versus 3 3/4, I do also think that you think your mind goes, oh, it's a bigger size. It's not so significantly bigger that it doesn't feel like a Joe. You know, I think we're used to like. I think the McFarlane toys really set a new standard for tall figures and how beastly those are. But they do a good job of making these. Oh, here, let me move the pack. Let me move that and see if you have more flatter ground. Joseph, I get while I'm watching them struggle with that. They have holes in the feet, and they didn't come with a post stand. Something they kind of dropped the ball on. As I've had a few days to really like dissect these Joes on the market for them and how Hasbro's approached these, I'm kind of like, man, guys, like, didn't make a base for the feet. You didn't. There was just some stuff that
You have to check out this foot since we're on the camera. I don't think that foot's like
working right.
Yeah, this one. Maybe it's stiff or something.
There's a joint in the foot. It's like this ball joint, like a slightly slotted ball joint. It doesn't move smooth. It kind of like has like a tick 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 kind of movement to it. Hey, you want to hold? Let me see here. Let's see.
Try to get him to stand up.
Stand up. Oh man, yeah. Right away, as soon as I could feel it. Hear that? You know, like ankle breaker, like. Dang, it just don't feel right. Like
it feels like it's just like slightly like off center or something. It does.
Well, I got him.
No, you got him to stand
I
up.
got him to stand because I had to fight him. Dirk. Dirk. Well, Duke G.I. Joe Classified series. He's cool. Got the little dilly thing for the binoculars. Binoculars, the side piece. The other side piece. Haha.
He's editing that out.
What's funny is just, I mean, it's awesome. It feels like a Joe. I keep comparing to the Roadblock because people are going to want to know. Like, proportion-wise, they're there next to each other. I think that is something that they really focused on was proportioning-wise. How do they look next to each other? That's how they would look. Most Joes were... I think there's a few that they made intentionally taller. Like Chuckles is taller because in the movie he's taller than the rest, but they really focused. They didn't do that with like primary characters and stuff. They just made them all the same size. They would accent muscle structure and such, but for the most part. But there he is in all his glory. They did a good job on him. They have a good thing with the classified line. Duke. Awesome figure, fun to play with. I'm gonna be playing with that thing like when I'm not like playing Call of Duty or like eating stuff later. That will be being played with. So I want to thank Elijah for being part of the video, letting me film over here, helping me film because it's way easier to do with two people than one. Thank you guys for tuning into this unboxing. I appreciate you. 500 likes on 2 of these videos, and when one of those Joes comes in, I'll do a giveaway. So. Thank you again for your time. Yo, Joe. Till next time, deuces and trays and...